And joining me is Callie in maximum devastation. And I'll learn how to talk one of these days. And
You're not drunk enough, Reagan.
yeah, I know. I think I'll do the drunk next time, just to make sure I can talk.
Oh God, this is gonna be funny.
But uh, say hi to everybody, and we'll see what we can do about getting started. Uh, let's see. All right, last week we done movies and soundtracks and stuff like that for the after party. This is actually a Mother's Day special, so we are going to talk a little bit about Mother's Day and moms and stuff like that. And but first, I really wanted to talk about last night. I know I'm supposed to be on Wildstyle Radio, and then we do the after party. Well, me and a couple of guys at work, some of my coworkers, decided we want to go to a Nashville Venom game, which is a arena football in the PIFL league, which is it's a not a very old league. I mean, it's only like a couple years old, and Nashville was an expansion team for this year, and I had a blast. Uh, it was fun. It ranks up there with hockey to me. Uh, Also, if you got me on Twitter, DJ Wild West, or you got Wild Styles Instagram, you'd have seen a picture of me with the three of the Snake Charmers, which is the cheerleaders. So I was very proud of that. And more ways than one. I gotta shut up though. Uh, but nah, nothing bad happened or nothing like that. But if y'all ever have a chance to go to one of them games, it's fun. But anyway, let's ask everybody what they done this past week. Uh, I guess, or yesterday, or how their weekend was. One of y'all, whenever wants to go first, go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead,
for it.
Randy.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, mine was pretty boring. I didn't really do much. Just sat around getting my computer back up and running again, and I've been having problems with it. So, especially connecting to the internet. So I pretty much basically spent all week getting it back up to actually restored the whole thing completely to factory default. I had to do a lot of Windows updates and reinstall everything. So hopefully it will be a lot better. That's
Yeah, that's
basically all I
all.
did.
Yeah, that's always sucks when you gotta go all the way back from the start from a computer. Is all just getting everything back together.
It wasn't too
Uh,
bad though.
yeah. Yeah, Callie, why did you get your devilish self into this week?
Well, my daughter's in the eighth grade, so she has her banquet coming up. So we went shopping a little bit, but we didn't find anything that she really liked, so we're still shopping for that actually. Gotta get her some new shoes and a dress.
Nice. What kind of banquet is it?
It's just the end of the year eighth grade banquet to, I guess, like a graduation thing. That's why next year she goes to high school.
Oh, she's getting a little. She's entering that high school years. That's gonna be very fun
Yes,
for you.
well, I have you guys who will go and beat up any guy that wants to date her, so it's okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I had to be a virtual beat up, but I don't know how that works.
Be like, now look, do not be like your older sister, Callie.
All right, now it is Mother's Day. Uh, did your daughter get you anything for Mother's Day or do anything special for you?
Yeah, she gave me a hug, and she actually cooked breakfast, so it was real good.
Oh, that's sweet. Uh, So yeah, I mean it's Mother's Day. Basically what I did for my mom is I went to church.
Uh-oh,
So
Reagan
yeah,
in church.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. No, it
nice.
did not burn down, but it
He
was
got
nice. You know it.
he got drunk on the Holy Spirit this time,
Yeah, I mean it was good. I mean I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and not say it wasn't good because it was good. I enjoyed it. Uh, it made her happy, which is one good thing. She's always getting on me to go, so I might start going a little bit more often. But other than I that's basically all I did today. Because I was kind of tired from last night and everything, and whatever. And now here we are. We are basically gonna
there's
say
Anna.
Oh, there
hi
she
to
is.
Ice.
I found my phone because I don't feel like grabbing my laptop.
Oh, now
Well,
she's gonna make us dizzy.
Sorry.
Yeah, right.
well,
Well,
I mean, doing it. You can
I hope.
be here from your phone, laptop, whatever. So that's awesome. So anyway, I guess before we have our first break, I guess you could say, uh, we're gonna basically go around. I know. Okay. Did a little promoting of a set. So if Randy wants to say when he's gonna be on and everything, he can do that now.
This is Maximum Video Station with Wild Style Radio. I am on Monday nights from 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. Every Monday night, please tune in and request all your songs. I'll play anything and everything. My preferences is usually rock and metal, but I will play anything else that is requested. So come and join me. We always have fun on Monday nights, and actually we have fun all the time on Wild Style Radio. So come on in.
Yeah. Well, I know Callie's not a DJ. She doesn't DJ or anything. So actually, I'm gonna let her describe what she does for Wildstyle Radio and stuff. So if she wants to describe it, she can.
Um, okay. Well,
Put her on the spot here.
this is Callie, and I am the dev team manager for Wild Style Radio on IMVU. So if you want, you can come on in. We have 2 different rooms on there. Come and join us whenever you want. Or you can just go in the room and enjoy.
Yeah, I mean it's always fun to be on IMVU, hang out with everybody. Got your avatars, stuff, dress them up like you want to. Sometimes we even have a little what kind of like some kind of party or somehow. But anyway, now we go to Ice and
Can I add something real quick?
yeah, go ahead.
On IMView too, we also encourage you to check out, if you have an account on IMView, we encourage you to check out the Wild Style Radio catalog. We do sell Wild Style Radio products on IMView, so check them out. Give us your feedback on them and give us some ideas, because we're always up for ideas for the dev team to actually create clothes, furniture, rooms, whatever. If you got an idea, let us know.
All right. Well, if you wanna, I know she's supposed to be a DJ. She's not a scheduled on DJ. But we're gonna try to get her scheduled somehow one day in the future. But she can also describe what else she does for Wild Style Radio if she wants. And I think she on silent. And I have
She's like, I'm already on break. By gosh, I'm gone.
a
Can she hear us?
oh, I don't know.
I know she's looking. She's looking at us.
She might have lost sound
Yep.
or something.
Yeah, there she goes.
I figured that was gonna happen since she was on her phone. Uh, but anyway, I am Wild West. I am the owner of WildStyleRadio.com, and also I do DJ, and I DJ at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central on Saturday nights, and then I host after party right here on Hangout, and look forward to doing more stuff and just the after party. This is like a test what we're doing and trying to get this started. So now we're gonna take a little break and DJ Ice has returned. So we're gonna take a little break and then we're gonna come back and talk about something else. So yeah.
We gotta let her introduce herself and what she does for the radio station if she likes to do that.
Yeah, we can do that first. If you want to introduce yourself to whoever and what you do for Wild Style Radio.
Okay. Probably a couple people don't know that. So hey, I'm Ice. I'm one of the partners in Wild Style Radio. I pretty much do anything and everything except for DJing right now. You know, the graphics, just general business decisions, if you will, social media, the whole bunch of stuff. So, I don't like a jack of all trades, master of none. But, you know, whatever is, I just try to fill in as much as I can, and I think I mentioned on one of the past ones that I was finally able to get some software that might actually let me DJ. So when I can finally find some time in my schedule to DJ, then I'll be on air.
Awesome! I cannot wait. So so yeah, we'll take a break. Then we're gonna come back. It'll be about 2 minutes. Basically, when we take a break, you know, you'll might hear us talking or whatever. Moving around. This gives everybody a time to basically, they gotta go to the bathroom or get something to drink, get our heads together, you know, for the next little segment. So, we'll be right back. Okay. Hey everybody, if you ever want to listen to WildStyleRadio.com on the go, you can always tune in on TuneIn Radio. You can download the app at the Google Play shop, and you can listen to us at any time you would like, right there on your smartphone, your tablet. So you'll always have Wildstyle Radio on the go. So okay, I think I messed that up.
Having a bit of a trouble there, Reagan.
Yeah, I think I turned on the wrong thing to do that. But anyway, I guess I could do that on the net. Go around.
I need to start calling you Wild instead of your real name. I have a bad habit of that.
Yeah, that's all right. Either way works. But anyway, we're back, and if you want to know how I was gonna do a little advertisement clip so where we can cut it and make it as a sweeper, and I totally screwed that up. I turned my camera on and not my mic on. So yeah.
No,
But anyway,
like
I think
I blame it on the lack of alcohol.
yeah, I think that's what everybody's gonna blame it on from now on. All right. Well, earlier, before DJ Ice here, we explained what we did for Mother's Day and all that, and she didn't get to do it. So, what'd you do for your mom, Ice?
after church, I went to this new restaurant that opened up here with a friend of ours, and it was good. It was good. I don't think I've laughed so hard and so much with this particular friend in a long time. You know, she just was good company. This weekend, this is a tremendous guest at a conference with women, and she's eager to perform Friday night for speaker. Who's only been maybe she she has such a hard life, and she's talking about because of God taking her life, it's completely around. It's an amazing story. Um, and then Saturday, and I mean, you want to talk about other just all extraordinary. They give a lot of there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to say this. I did not hear half of what you said. You broke up on that one. And I had to say that because I could tell you was into it and everything, and I didn't want to play dumb.
I was about to say something too, but I was like, I'm just gonna let her finish. So.
Yeah, I didn't hear half of that either.
Great. So, what? What did she say? So,
pretty much.
I was typing over in the
Okay,
chat
You
box.
know, maybe.
well, what?
You know, maybe we. Okay, maybe we should cut our videos, and maybe that will help.
Maybe. Let's try it.
All right. All right, testing, testing, testing.
A lot
Well,
better.
something clearer.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So should I say all that again? Take it from the top.
Yeah, go ahead and take it from the top. Uh, we can always edit it.
Great. Okay. So well today was just a great ending to a really great weekend. For my mother, I took her to this new restaurant that just opened up called Port of Call. Um, Amazing food. We had great company with us. I don't think either of us have really sat down with these two friends that joined us today for a long time, so it seemed like the dumbest things was just the funniest things we'd ever heard, and we're just, belly laughs and tears and all of that. Um, but, today was a great ending to a phenomenal weekend. We had a conference at our church for women, and we had four phenomenal women just come and speak. If anyone's interested in looking them up, the first one was Maria Durso. She had such a hard childhood. Just a sample of what she told us. Her mother passed away when she was, I think, maybe 10 years old. Her father was abusive and sent her off to some convent where they abused her even further. Um, she, at the age of 10, she was on the streets of New York, getting high, drinking, all this craziness. But she took us through her entire life, and then just at the end, just showed us how God just turned her life around, and because of so many positive things that happened later on in life, she's just gone so much further than she ever imagined she would. Then we had Beverly Caesar and Dr. Jasmine Georges, another two phenomenal women who spoke to us. This whole weekend, we were really encouraged to keep going, don't give up and stuff like that. I know a lot of mothers were really blessed that went on. It was just a great weekend. I don't think I could have asked for a better weekend to spend with my mother.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that and everything. And it's always a good thing to have a great time with your mom. And the way you did it, that's awesome. And I think Angel just joined us, so we'll welcome her. Hi, Angel.
Angel!
And we do not have a sound from her, so
Yeah, she's working on it.
alright. So basically right now, we're to the point where I didn't have time to get anything ready to talk about or anything. So I did have something in mind that I was probably going to do probably next week, but I think I'll just go ahead and do a little short version of it. Maybe we'll do a couple here. Basically what we're going to do is it's not a game, but it's kind of like I want to mention an artist, band, or person, or singer from any genre, like from rock, metal, hip hop, country, and so forth. And we are going to go around, everybody's going to say their favorite song from them. And even if you don't know the band, because it's going to be like a random, like especially right now, it's going to be randomly out of my head, first thing that comes to mind. So we're going to do that to see what happens. when stuff like happens like last week, you know we're gonna get way off track, as we always do. So, and we just lost Angel. She should be back and everything, but we're gonna get this started. So, so basically, I'm gonna say a band name or an artist name, and then everybody's gonna go around and say what their favorite band or favorite song from that band is. And even if you want to explain why, that's fine. If not, well, that's fine too. Just something I decided to come up with. Like, I don't know. Thing just goes in my head all the time. Ideas. So, anyway, y'all ready?
Yep.
Is the other two ready?
Sure. Okay.
Alrighty.
Don't sound enthused now.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know as many bands as you guys.
Well, that's the fun of it. I mean, you don't. I mean, I was gonna do an individual thing where I'll ask the individual a band, and then whatever, and another one, and you know. But this is like a short version of what I was thinking, just to pass a little time and have something to say. So, okay. For some reason, this man just hopped in my head for some reason. So the first band is Nirvana.
Who do you want to go first?
You can go first, I guess, since you're the
All
first to come up.
All right. Nirvana. Well, let's see. There's so many good songs from them. I think my most favorite one has to be Heart Shaped Box.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's favorite from them. I'll have to say myself, my favorite, and I can't think of the daggone name of it. Oh, I got the rhythm in my head and everything else like that.
Sing it.
Oh, you know you're right. That's the name of the song.
Aha.
I don't know, it's got that kind of sound to it. And everything. That, I don't know, it just has a good little smooth rhythm. You know, I have a hard time with that one and Lake of Fire, which I think is a cover song. I could be wrong. And then, of course, everybody's got to love Teen Spirit. But anyway,
Yeah, that's actually the only song I've ever heard from them.
That's the only song you've
Yeah.
ever heard from them? Woo.
Yeah.
That was actually their breakthrough song, I believe. That's when I first heard of Nirvana. It was when they came out with the video on MTV with "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
yeah, that was the one that broke. That's the one that got them so popular.
Yep.
And a couple of weeks ago, they was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I think it was on the day that the 20th anniversary of Kurt Cobain's death.
Yep.
And you know, and I can't remember who said it, and I'll try to say it the way they said it. Nirvana didn't go to mainstream. Mainstream found them. Mainstream wanted them to be mainstream. They didn't want to be mainstream.
Hmm.
You know. Yeah.
I think
So,
a lot of the grunge bands back then really didn't want to go mainstream either. I think Soundgarden was the same way. I think Pearl Jam was too, but I could be wrong.
Well, the Nirvana opened the door for grunge,
Right.
and that's why they went to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because they introduced excuse me, they introduced a very new way of sound and how to do things. Of course, it wasn't as hard of a music to play, so to say, the apology was actually found he played an out of tune guitar. So
Right.
the whole song is out of tune, and we lost the ice. She should be back if she can be. So okay. Let's see. Let me go to another band or artist. And you gotta remember, I'm gonna probably bring up somebody that you know great or know nothing about. Uh, and I'm probably gonna be doing what I know, especially since I'm doing it like right off my head.
That's
Uh,
fine.
but anyway, Elvis. Uh
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
huh.
Jailhouse Rock. I mean, he's got a lot of good ones. You know, I mean, King of Rock. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you got that many good songs, it's hard to pick one.
Oh, it
And
is.
I've always had I've always had a hard time playing just one.
Yeah, it's very difficult to pick a favorite one. It's kind of like some other bands that I'm not going to name right now, but I'm not partial to all any of the songs. I like them all the same pretty much. Elvis is one of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I know it's hard to pick just one because great bands have great songs, and that's enough said. I mean, you can't just choose one. But you know, if you had to choose one, which one would it be? I mean, basically, okay, you know, I guess it's almost like your last day on Earth. What song you want to hear last? Something like that.
Right. Callie, you got a favorite one?
A favorite song or a favorite song from Elvis?
Favorite song from Elvis?
Um, actually, I have two: Jailhouse Rock and Blue Suede Shoes.
Good choices.
Yeah, that's two good ones. Even though Blue Suede Shoes really was the first one to sing it. Carl Perkins was the original singer, but Elvis made it popular.
Yep.
Uh, I could be wrong on what I'm about to say. I know Elvis said somebody had a better was Carl Perkins, that he thought that Carl Perkins was better than he did, or that was somebody else he was talking about, but if I'm right, it was him. And I,
Well, I think it's gonna be our night of technical difficulties.
yeah. Alright, sorry, she is gonna get her laptop. She's gonna stop being lazy.
Women.
What about women?
But
I am gonna plead the fifth on that. Not gonna come.
that's just what I heard. But she is back. Welcome back, and and
Is that Anna or is that somebody else?
It's Anna.
Yeah,
Welcome
it's
back.
Anna, but we can't see her.
well, we can't see no back.
Open your eyes. You can see a picture. At least two
Yeah.
of them anyway.
But anyway, before we start, I guess we'll go back and ask Ice what our favorite Nirvana song is and what our favorite Elvis song is.
Wow. Okay, Nirvana is Smells Like Teen Spirit, and mainly because of the way they covered it, I suppose you can say, in Moulin Rouge. Uh, that's probably like the weirdest way to connect to a song, but yeah, I thought the way they covered "Smells Like Teen Spirit" was pretty awesome. And if nobody's ever seen Moulin Rouge, I suggest you smack yourself now and then go and watch it.
Yeah, knock yourself stupid, then watch it. It might make more sense, right?
Yeah, it's a little trippy. It's a little trippy, but just looking at it from a design point of view and theatrical point of view, they did an incredible job with their interpretation of the song and how they fit it into the movie. I thought was pretty wicked. And wow, Elvis. I've been an
Yeah, I
Elvis.
saw Harlem.
I've been an Elvis fan since I was like 5. So, you know what? It wasn't before, but ever since okay, mushy alert in like 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Ever since Wild sang it to me, it's become my favorite, and now I only listen to the recording I have of Wild singing it to me.
Oh, you're so sweet, Wild.
Oh. Yeah.
He's probably sitting there like, dang it, woman,
You know,
why
I had a
did you go and
feeling she
mess
was
up my
gonna say that
image?
too.
She's gonna have to play that sometime. She's gonna have to play it.
Actually, I don't know.
YouTube it.
Yeah, I might have to.
He sang, and we had to choose which DJ sang the best. Ooh. We'll have to get that done. Ha ha ha. But yeah, it was just
Alright,
the
well.
sweetest thing, and then every so often he sings it to me.
Wild, that's
Yeah,
gonna,
that's
that's gonna
so,
haunt you for the rest of your life. It's kind of like the blurred outs last week in Old Yeller. And Blood
Yeah. Oh boy.
I know,
I guess it's not my time to do the Elvis. But as we've all said, it's hard to pick one song out of either a great band or a great legend or king of rock. And you know, I've been like, while y'all was talking, I was trying to like, okay, which one is it? Which one is it? I'm gonna go with one that's probably didn't get played as much as like Jailhouse Rock or Nothing But a Dog. I think that my favorite, and I think Devil in Disguise.
Oh,
I don't know why,
song.
and I know there's a few others that, yeah, that I don't know why it is, but it's. I think it didn't come my favorite till a couple of years ago when when I heard a little bit more than what I did before.
You know,
And,
actually, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But other than that one, I like the one where he combined Glory Hallelujah with what's that song? Look Away, Dixieland. That's what it is.
You know what? I'm going to back this up here in a minute. I can actually, whenever Anna said that he actually sung her that song, I was actually, it just popped in my head. I could actually see Wild singing to Ice, Love Me Tender.
That was a song I sung to her, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
He
Lovely
doesn't even
Tender.
remember.
It is. It's Lovely Tender, and every once in a while you'll just. Okay, I'll shut up. But okay, to that end. Okay, I have to say this, and he's probably gonna kill me later, but it's okay.
You gotta
Ladies, whatever female listens or watches this thing,
if your man sings to you, that is huge, okay? I mean, like, that's just something that every woman really wants, even though they don't want to admit it. They want a guy who's going to be so just in love with you that he has to sing. And I mean, seriously, you could laugh at him, but my gosh, he just makes me so happy because he's just such an amazing guy. And okay, that's it.
And now,
Okay, okay.
My thoughts on
You guys cannot cut that. I don't care if you guys want to. You guys cannot cut that.
no, oh no, because you know what the thing is,
I
I agree with you. I agree with you on that, Ice, because the thing is I love to serenade the woman out. You know what I mean? I play guitar. I've been playing since I was 13 years old. So my thing is I like playing guitar. I can't sing for shit, but you know, I don't know. I just we like to do we like to do certain things for our women.
It's such an amazing thing because it's a moment of vulnerability because you're exhibiting something that you won't let everybody else know about, but you know that the person you're singing it to is gonna appreciate it and love you even more for it, and it's just it builds such an intimate moment of love and even trust.
Right. Music is the best way to express feelings for somebody. It does have a lot of emotions in music. I don't care what type of music it is. It can be from heavy metal all the way down to gospel. You know, it's you know all types of music. There's always emotions into it. It's the best way to express yourself.
Exactly, exactly. And yeah, you know, if you got a man who's gonna do that for you, shoot, there's very little more you can ask for.
and I am really glad that my camera was not on. I probably would have seen me turn red.
Aww.
But anyway, welcome Angie back. She's back and hopefully she can talk this time.
Actually, she can. She's over here yelling at me.
Oh boy, there's trouble.
She she said, okay, nobody needed to hear me cough.
We didn't, but now we have to cough.
Actually, I did, so she's over here yelling at me.
That sounds about like her. She does something and she'll yell at you for it.
I'll help her.
I know you did.
Alright, we're gonna take a little break. And everything, and so I'm gonna try to do that little thing I was gonna do before we came back from the last break, before I turned on my camera and set up my mic. So if you want to listen to WildStyleRadio.com on the go, don't forget we are on TuneIn Radio. You can get on your smartphone or your tablet. Just go to Google Play Shop and get out for TuneIn Radio and look up Wild Style Radio, and we are there. So don't worry, if you're not at home, you can still listen to WildStyleRadio.com. Now, we're gonna go to break. We'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes, and we will see you then.
it looks like we lost Randy. Angel, what are you doing? That was kind of loud.
What's up, WildStyleRadio.com? This is Wild West, and if you ever want to have merchandise from Wild Style Radio, t-shirts, coffee mugs, uh, whatever else, shot glasses, you can go to cafepress.com/Wild Style Radio merch, or you can also go to Wild Styles for your other merchandise. We have Spank Me Like You Mean It boy briefs for the ladies, and t-shirts, and much more. So, anytime you want Wild Style material, there you go. So, anyway, we are back right here on the Wild Style Mother's Day special for Wild Style Radio, and everybody can unmute their mics now if they would like, and we'll get her going. So,
Get her done.
yeah, get her done. So, it does look like Digi Ice is still on break.
Of course.
And Callie quit laughing at me, but hey.
Wait, what? I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, you laughed when I said, ow, I put my headphones in.
Well, it
And
was
it got loud.
funny.
That was not funny.
Okay, for people who do not know, that is Angel. She is my sister-in-law. And she's also yelling at me on the side because I was laughing at her.
Yes, we know who trouble is.
Okay, I'll come make trouble to you later, buddy. Keep it up.
Promises.
Well, I told Randy earlier he needed to come and bite me, but he can't get here, so haha.
I'll have Candy go biting for me.
Candy.
I is not going to comment on that situation, but
Neither am I.
before the
I
break,
don't know what they're talking about.
But actually, Angel is closer to you than any of us, right, Randy? You guys are in
Well,
the same
no.
state.
Well, we're in the same state, but actually, me and Wild are actually closer than me and Angel are.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Angel's like about 5 or 6 hours from me. Wild's about 3 hours from me.
And I am about probably like 15 hours away from you guys, so.
Something like that.
yeah. Well, I traveled from LA Airport to Melbourne, Australia, and that was like a 14-hour flight. And then there was like a 5-hour flight from Tennessee to LA, so that's
5 hours?
roughly
I thought that was like 3 hour flight.
from here to LA.
Yeah.
It depends on who's the pilot.
Yeah, I know, right? What course they take?
Yeah.
Well, I know from here to California is about 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's about 20 hours from here to Australia. About 10, 12. You know, I was like cut that in half.
I'd go nuts if I had to go that long without a cigarette. I'd be killing people. just kidding.
Oh, it's rough.
Oh, I imagine it is.
But after a while, you know, you're like, screw it.
Shoot, 3 hours is enough for me. I'm already having a fit and everything, man. Give me a cigarette. Give me a cigarette.
Yeah, and that's the worst thing about
I have
airports
some
now.
here, but you can't have them.
Yeah, you can't have them at all at airports now.
Yeah, you gotta go outside.
Do e-cigarettes?
Not even e-cigarettes. You can't smoke nothing.
You can't even take a lighter on board with you anymore.
Yeah, you can take a lighter now.
Oh, okay. They must have
They
changed that then.
Yeah, they changed that. Cause they haven't told me to throw away my lighter. So
Well, back in 2005, I flew back out from Las Vegas to St. Louis, Missouri, and I went through the security, and they took my light. They confiscated my lighter, and what was really weird, I had to look at this guy kind of stupid because he goes, "I'll let you have it back if you pay me $20." I was like, "I'll just get one when I come back home."
yeah,
So much for security.
I know, right?
Like, oh, so I can blow up this plane for $20. Cool, let's go for it.
yeah. Well, anyway, for the break, we was talking about what we're doing. I'm saying a band or an artist name, music, and then everybody says what their favorite song is, and I think Angel didn't get to, she wasn't here for that, so we'll go back. And the two bands that I've had named was Nirvana and Elvis. So if you want to say what your favorite song from them two, you can. If you can. I know it's hard sometimes because they have so many good songs.
I don't listen to Elvis, honestly.
Wow. Got an Elvis hater in the
I was
house.
gonna say something.
I didn't say I hated him. I said I don't listen to him much.
I know. Alright, well, let's go with Nirvana then. Let me get you to listen to them either.
No, I listen to them. Haha, you're funny. I can't think of any off the top of my head that I actually really, really like.
I said Smells Like Teen Spirit.
That's a good one.
Just because that was the most popular song.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was their most popular song.
That whole album was actually pretty good. Never mind. So, you know, they had a lot of good ones on that one.
Yeah, and, there is a way you can get where Kurt Cobain and Nirvana actually done some stuff in the 80s when they first like started, but it's really hard to find. I guess back when they were still just in Seattle, doing local
Underground.
bars. Yeah.
I think I
Man,
actually got some of their stuff back then. I'm not sure. I'll have to look.
yeah, I know I had a few songs, but let's see. Let's go with I'm trying to find a band that's kind of a little bit more, not as popular as like Elvis or Nirvana. Maybe a newer type band.
Don't say One Direction. Ugh.
Just for that, he's gonna
All right.
say
No, he's better now. I'll fly up there kicking his ass.
it.
You know, I didn't hear what she said, so that's a good thing because I would probably do it just in despite. But I am gonna pick Cage the Elephant.
Who?
Cage the Elephant.
Never heard of him.
Never have either.
Me either. Can I cheat and look on YouTube?
Are you serious? Y'all never heard Cage the Elephant?
No.
I've played Cage the Elephant a lot.
Really?
You know what?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's
Okay.
a lot of bands nowadays that I may know the songs, but I don't know the artist name or the band name. So if I
Alright.
hear it, I'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it is
No
one.
Rest for the Wicked?
Yep, I was about to say that one. To give her a little reminder. That's probably their most popular song. That was their first one that was played on the radio, I think. They do have a couple others. See, I can't remember the song names. So that'd be one of the songs I would have to say one of my favorite songs from them, just because it's the only one I can remember right now.
Take me down.
What was the name of it again?
The song name is "No Rest for the Wicked." I know
Okay.
Godsmack has a same title song. But Cage the
Yeah, so
Elephant.
it's Ozzy. No Rest for the Wicked. That's an
Yeah.
album.
And then Shake
Right.
Me Down.
Yeah, Shake Me Down as well. I think, yeah, Cage the Elephant. I'm trying to think. No, okay. That's the different. So I'll go ahead and go to the next one since that brought up another band. They're from Nashville. Kings of Leon.
Sex on Fire is the only one I know of.
Yeah, that's
I was
probably
gonna say, that's the only one I know of it, too.
they got a like with them. Notion is probably my favorite. You'd probably have to hear it. I mean, it's a good song. They have a new one out, and also they had a song I can't remember the Southbound, I think what it's called. I can't remember. It's something about the South, and it was actually the video they had was actually filmed in a little barber shop in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, my hometown. And when I seen the video, I was like, I know that guy. He cuts my hair. And then I seen all the other people like, are you serious they put him in a video? But that was kind of cool. I mean, it's a good song. I know there's a couple other songs I like. Use Somebody.
Manhattan's pretty good. I like Manhattan.
Yeah. Yeah. That one. They had a new song that was pretty good, but I can't think of the name. And as Randy was saying about bands like that, you might not know the band's name or the song. Sometimes I don't know the song. I know the band, but not the song. Especially when they're like a newer band. Uh, I guess I'll go a little bit on the older side. uh, let's say, hmm, let's go with Godsmack.
I'm not partial to any song of Godsmack. I like them all. I can't choose. Every song I've heard from them has been a really great song. So yeah, I can't really tell you a favorite on that one.
All right, anybody else?
No.
I think Voodoo is actually my favorite.
Yeah, Voodoo was the
Yeah.
one that really got them popular.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was Moon Baby
I
or
think
whatever. I'm sorry.
Well,
Whatever.
well, I think it would depend on what area. So I think
Right.
now they do like area like regions, like they'll put songs to come out first here, cause
Right.
I didn't hear Baby down here probably 6 months after Voodoo. So
Right. Well,
uh,
I didn't hear Godsmack until one of my friends actually bought the CD, and he's like, "Hey, you gotta listen to this." So he let me borrow the CD, and that's when I actually heard them all at the same time on the first the self-titled Godsmack CD. So it was actually that's what turned me on to them, was actually listening to their whole first CD.
yeah, I think I'm about like with Randy. There's not really a one song I can just choose to say is my favorite. I mean that you get the ones that I do like the most probably is like Voodoo. I like that one song, and I'm trying to think of it. I hate this one. I know it, like I know the lyrics or something.
What some of the
But,
lyrics? You don't have to sing it; just say it, because I think I could probably name it for you.
alright, I do like Black Magic
Black Magic is good.
and
Bad Religion. Straight
Yeah.
Out of Line.
yeah, Bad Religion is probably I could say one of my favorite from them. Mistakes.
Yep.
I've always liked the end, especially the end of it when they do the special effects, especially live. 'Cause I got to see them live twice at Ozfest.
I seen them live once back in 2011. They actually came to Poplar Bluff, Missouri for the first time. And it really surprised me because a lot of your big bands like that don't come to smaller towns. They just don't. I don't know why, but they did that. Back in 2011, and I was like, when I heard it, I was like, I gotta go. So I ended up buying tickets for it. And I went, got general admission straight up front. And it was actually pretty good. It was awesome. I mean, they had like 3 other bands that or was it 3? No, it was 2 other bands that opened up for them. One of them was actually from a band from Memphis, Tennessee called Pro Severe. You guys really need to check that out sometime on YouTube. Pro Severe, their favorite, their most popular song now, and one of my favorites is called The Question. And I've played it a few times on Wild Style Radio. I've also played it whenever we was actually Dirty D's Radio as well. Yeah, you guys got to check that out.
Yeah, I think I've heard of them. I think I've probably heard a couple of songs you played. I do like their cover of Nothing Else Matters.
Yes. And Rocky Mountain Way.
Yeah. And the other one, the Beatles / Aerosmith covered it as well.
Yep.
Come Together. They done an awesome job. But anyway, get to the next band, and I'm going to show a little different here. So let's see. Bare Naked. Huh?
What? No. Go ahead.
Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah, I think I'm probably the only other one who listens to them.
And I'm here. I'm just trying to figure something out.
What was that?
I said, no, I'm here. I'm just trying to figure something out. The
You
food
listen
being
to Bare
recorded.
Naked Ladies?
You're going with one hit wonders now.
Ah, no. No. Okay, so first of all, everybody knows their song One Week, of course.
Yeah.
But they came out with that with Pinch Me. They've had so many songs that were actually hits on the radio, but I don't think anybody remembers them anymore because it was so long ago. But they're really good. I think my favorite song is actually Who Needs Sleep because it just speaks to all of us insomniacs all over the world.
We should have played that for you last week because you looked stoned.
Probably. Funny story to that. Actually, it was on the drive to go out to Kentucky to meet Wild for the first time, and I was driving with my friend Chris, and neither of us had slept. I know he hadn't slept for maybe like 12 hours or so. I hadn't slept for over 24, and I was driving like an
She
idiot.
was all excited.
Yeah, I was. I really couldn't sleep. I woke up early and then I just couldn't sleep and just hit the road, and I was up for over 24 hours. And yeah, so then, dark as all get out. We were somewhere in some state or other, and there's no lights on the highway.
You know that's bad when you don't know where you're at.
No, I mean, seriously, by 5 a.m., 3 or 5 a.m., I was completely delirious. But it was pitch black. There's no lights anywhere whatsoever except for my headlights, and all we could see were these, shadows of mountains, and we were kind of freaking out a little until this song came on, and it was funny because right before it came on, we're like, who needs sleep? Because we're both insomniacs. We've been insomniacs for forever. And we're like, who needs sleep? Just going on and on and on. Next thing, the song kicks in, and we were just dying. It was hysterical. And I think we've had it on repeat for about 5 straight times. But it's a lot of fun to listen to that song. They have an acoustic version of it on YouTube, which just makes it even more fun. So seriously, if you can never ever sleep and consider yourself a definite insomniac, go listen to that song. You're not going to regret it. I mean, because of delirium for lack of sleep, you might actually start dancing around.
Alright, does anybody else have a favorite song from Bare Naked Ladies?
Nope, not me.
Nope.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, right from you.
Although they have a song called Alcohol, which I think everybody's song would be, favorite song would be Alcohol. I mean, one of the lines is, alcohol, you're my favorite accessory. So,
Still brings me back to the Wild style, good old days back on DDR.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go there.
I don't know why, but every time we talk about stuff like this, it always brings me back to those days when Wild would get on air drunk. You just don't know what to expect when he's drunk.
Well, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
well,
And,
Wild
and
Style.
listening to him talk is funny.
We should just rename this hangout as Wild, DJ Wild West Roast.
I know.
No.
Might as well. I'm over here burning over here. Fire going good night.
Well, it's like back then, you didn't care about the music. It was when is Wild going to talk again? What's going to come out of Wild's mouth?
Yeah.
Forget the music.
Yeah, well, a lot of times, see that comes back to I didn't have nothing written down. In the last probably end of the song, just something crazy would have came out of was in my head. And I said, I'm gonna say that. So, I mean, some of it was stupid and probably wasn't funny, but then again, some of it was, and I guess it all depended on like who you were,
That's
if you
the
got the joke
situation. You know?
or whatever.
Yeah.
We just
You had to
all
be in the
thought
right.
it was just funny.
Yeah, you just got to be in the right state of mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You had to be right there on the same level as you were.
Yeah. And if he was drunk with me, then you probably know, or if you love hearing drunk people talk
Yeah.
out of their head. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna tell you my favorite Bare Naked Lady song, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
So I will give another little mushy moment here because my favorite my favorite Bare Naked Lady song is Pinch Me.
Uh-oh.
And I know that you-
everybody's thoughts just took a nosedive right into the gutter.
Right.
Yeah, I know I was gonna go to the gutter and stuff like that because it
We were all
represents.
just nothing but pervs.
Yeah, I know. But main reason it's my favorite song is it's the first song that I remember when I first met DJ Ice Anna.
Oh.
So it does have a little more sentimental to me because I remember. So
Alright. I've got to
and it's a
ask.
great
This.
song.
I've got to ask this.
Oh.
When are you two gonna get married?
I don't know. We're working on it.
That is the
Working on
same
it.
answer you guys keep giving us. So we just want to know.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. If you guys really want us to get married, just start sending us money.
Yeah. I mean,
Just send us money.
a lot of it is about the money part and everything. That's,
Yeah. It's always the financial
main-
stuff. It always stresses everybody out.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Other than
courthouse
that,
is
you
for.
know,
That's what?
So that's what courthouses are for.
Oh, there's a lot more that goes into it, you know. It's
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
You know,
long distance, you know.
yeah.
Well, the reason she's saying that is because she's getting married by courthouse. And
Oh, what?
yeah.
Wait,
She's getting
hold
married
the
by
phone.
courthouse.
Yeah,
Hold
so
the
so 29th
she-
of this month.
Yeah. So she will be going to the courthouse getting married, and then they will be having a big wedding next year.
So you're just gonna drop this bomb that Angel's getting married and just gonna be like, yeah, so it's just cause of
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry. I thought everybody knew.
No.
I thought
No.
everybody knew.
Wait, we was left out in the black. We're out in the dark on this one.
Seriously.
Oh, well,
Okay, wait a
because
minute.
I've known since she decided, so.
Actually, no, it was his idea about the courthouse.
Jesus,
I was gonna wait until next.
we're always the last to find out shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smack her around a little bit.
Oh, Randy, shut up. Oh, beat you with a high heel flip flop.
But anyway,
Bring it.
we're gonna take a little break here, and we'll be back to finish her up. We'll do a couple more bands, and we'll sign out for the night. But anyway, if you want to hear the replay of this Mother's Day special, you can either watch it on YouTube. You can ask one of us for the links, and I'll have the link out.
More like
Facebook.
listeners. Sorry.
Yeah, on Facebook. If you don't have us on Facebook, just ask me what it is, because I can't remember the head right off my head. Or Twitter. Twitter, DJ Wild West on my own, and Wildstyle Radio. You'll probably find us.
We're on
Or-
Instagram. We're
And
on
in-
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, Pinterest.
We're everywhere. Just look Wildstar Radio up and you'll
Yeah,
find
just
us.
Wildstyle Radio, and we'll be there. And also, we will do a replay, the audio on wildstyleradio.com probably sometime this week. We'll let you know. Sooner or later, we are gonna get a schedule time So, anyway, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Our link to the Wild Style Radio on Facebook is www.facebook.com/Wild Style Radio.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Uh-huh.
You know, before we go though, I have to say I love how Wild you have one voice to talk to us, and then you completely switch when you're gonna do like an ad. It is the funniest thing.
I know,
You
right?
know, he's all well, blah blah blah, and then it's so if you want to get complete switch. I love it.
All right. We're taking a break, and I'm gonna let you know this is right on the cut. But I will let you know what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set it to where I can cut that into a sweeper.
Oh, I know.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. We
So,
should not.
all right. I mean, it's also a good cause this would be on the end of this, so because I'm gonna leave it on the replay, but same time I want to cut it so I can put it in a sweeper, and sooner or later we'll take turns once we get it figured out. But anyway, break time.
Cut!
Take 5, everyone. Take 5.
What's up, everybody? It's Wild West from WildStyleRadio.com. If you ever want to know when your favorite DJ is on WildStyleRadio.com, there is a little link called the schedule on the site. Go there and you can see when your favorite DJ is on. And speaking of that, DJ Black came on Sunday from 4 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time this past Sunday, his debut. He'll be back 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday, so come check him out. He's our newest DJ. So hope to see you there. He rocks. And don't forget DJ Spunky Monday, Tuesday from noon to 4 p.m. Where? WildStyleRadio.com. And we are back. So
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody.
we still got there's Callie and
Yep, I'm
we got
here.
Angel. So anyway, I know before the break I said we're gonna continue with the music, naming the bands and stuff and favorite songs. But I think we're gonna do a little something different because it is the Mother's Day special day. So we're gonna go around and we're gonna ask what's your favorite moment that you had with your mom, or you can either say that or you can say good something about your mom. And also, before I forget, we do have two mothers here, Angel and Callie. So wish y'all a happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But anyway, I think ladies first. So if one of the ladies want to start.
I think one of them on go. Either Angel or Callie. I mean, since Mother's Day, should be the mothers first.
Go for it, Callie.
I think Anna should go.
What?
I think
I'm not a
Anna
mother
should
yet.
go. That's okay.
Okay. I've got so many good memories. I mean, when I was younger, my mom and I used to just break out in song in the car, and it could be anything, jazz, musicals, whatever. But I think one of my favorite moments, and it was actually with my grandmother and some of the other family members as well. My aunt and her then friend came from England, and one of my uncles was in Florida with us, and we were just all sitting around the table, and my uncle told my grandmother a joke, and we were all just trying to, well, a riddle type thing. I think it was something like, there, in a room there was a fish on the floor, and the fish bowl was broken, or something like that. It was something crazy, some joke like Samson and I don't remember the joke at all. Okay, just trying to figure out, how this incident happened. And I forgot what the parameters were. Wow, this is a terrible retelling of this memory. But somehow my grandmother, who's very, very Christian and very, very old school Jamaican, she comes out of nowhere with, were they transvestites? And the entire table just kind of stopped. We just looked at her like, what?
Oh my God.
We just stopped and just looked at her like, what did you just say? She's like, well, I can't figure out the riddle, so they have to be transvestites. Oh my God. I don't think any of us will ever forget that day. God bless that woman. But yeah, I think that's definitely one of our favorite moments. So Callie, take it away.
Actually, I think Angel should go ahead. She's younger
No,
than me.
Callie. Nope. Age before
No,
beauty.
go ahead.
Age before beauty. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have John bite you for that.
He's at work. He can't bite nobody except offenders.
Okay, well, I don't know. I think my favorite memories of spending time with my mother is probably just, having the whole day with her, like just going to a movie and eating dinner and whatever. It's nothing like really big, but we used to do it like at least once a month, and we don't do it anymore, so. So go ahead, Angel.
Oh, that was lame, Callie. Come on.
Well, it's true. We don't do it anymore, so.
Oh, that was so lame, but okay. Yeah, favorite memory? Crap. I got too many of them. I guess the favorite one would have to be when it was before my grandma passed away. We all went out to would go out to the casinos and stuff with my grandma and my mom, like on Mother's Day. And I don't know. What?
Nothing. I was just clearing my throat.
Okay.
Alright, so you're done. Well, I guess it's Randy's turn, and it's like what Kelly was saying. So, it don't have to be one favorite moment. It could be like something routine that you miss that you used to do, or you still do. So, yeah, I mean, it's great.
Well, my most favorite memories of being with my mom it wasn't really just being with her. It was actually being family time. We every weekend in the summertime when we was kids, when me and my siblings were kids, we would all go to the lake and spend the whole weekend. So that was basically my most favorite time of with my mother, plus the rest of my family as well. So I just wish time didn't go so quick. Those times were actually pretty good.
Mhm. Yeah, it's rare when you can really spend some good quality time with family. But at the same time, it's awesome because there's always something good to reflect on.
Oh yeah, I mean, the one thing is, though, I've been around a lot of people, and I've been around a lot of people that, they hate their mom or their dad or something like that, and they don't want to be around them. And to me, it's a very unfortunate thing,
It's sad.
because you only get one time. When they're gone, they're gone, and
Mhm.
I have a feeling that they're gonna regret all the bad times because of anger and hate, uh, and stuff like that. Uh, so here goes me.
Uh-oh.
Uh, uh, I've had plenty of when I was younger, but I can't remember all of them because my mom most of my life. Now, so I still every day. But the one moment that sticks out to me is I went to go pick her up from work when she was still working. Uh, the driving home, and I was listening to one of the local radio stations, and one of the better DJs they had was on, and he always had a little segment where you laugh And and main reason is probably one of my favorite moments because I've never heard my mom laugh so much, so hard. He was talking about when you're behind a car in front of you and you see an old lady, like an elderly lady, driving down the road in the driver's seat, sticking up, and he called him. It looks like a Q-tip driving a car. And I have never heard my mom laugh so hard. And main reason because she probably said, "That's me."
It'd been pretty funny if the person in front of you actually had white hair, right?
She said, "That's me. She's got white hair and stuff," and she was in tears. I never heard her laugh so hard, and that put a smile on my face. That my mom could actually laugh that hard. And I know there was another time, I went down and she was laughing. She couldn't stop laughing. I went downstairs and she said, "Read this," and I wish I could remember, but it was funny. And it was an older book of jokes, like back in the 60s or 70s, but I was like, wow, we both could not stop laughing. And I think that's one of my favorite moments is when me and my mom laugh together. Cause I'm really close to my mom, and when I thought about doing the Mother's Day thing, I was gonna try to say a lot about my mom. She's everything to me. So, and as I said, there's a lot of people that don't have what I have. I've been so blessed having both parents, mom and dad, like it should be.
Mm.
And
I still have both of mine too.
yeah, and it's always a good thing to have both, and I know a lot of people don't. And I know how blessed I am to have them both. And they've never stirred me the wrong way. Yeah, I mean, this is what y'all see is not how I was raised, so. But it is me. But they're great parents. If you ever meet my mom, she's an angel. She could probably make you laugh. Ice is her. She knows how to.
Yes, your mom is a doll. I love her. His parents are just the sweetest people. Some of the sweetest people you'll ever meet, and they will do whatever they can to make sure that you're okay. They're just wonderful, wonderful people.
Yeah, they'll go out of their way to make sure that.
Well, see, I think that reflected on Reagan too, because ever since I've known Reagan the past 5-6 years, he's always been over backwards for whoever he could, So, what your parents do actually reflects on the kids, whether you want to believe that or not. It does rub off onto their kids.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Reagan, or Wild rather, definitely has his mother's heart in terms of caring, and his father's work ethic, definitely. Yeah, both of his parents, just you can see them in him, and just an amazing family on a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, truly, I think you know what? I think one day we should just all go down there.
You're gonna die of a heart attack if we all show up there. Jeez, I feel sorry for them then.
But yeah, if any of us other DJs, if you ever get the chance to, you should definitely make a trip out there and just meet his parents. They're just wonderful people.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for the last 5-6 years. Me and Reagan both getting together in Rio, and we never really got around to getting to do that. So maybe one of these days.
I think you guys should.
Yep. We've been
Yeah.
talking about it.
For our third anniversary of Wild Style Radio, Callie, we are gonna crash there.
Come on down. But
Yeah, but somebody's got to pay my
anyway,
ticket
speaking of family,
because I need to fly there. I can't drive there. You guys are too far.
Sure, you can get a hover boat.
There you go.
Yeah,
speaking of
that'll take like a month.
On a hoverboat?
Yeah.
Nah. Come up through the Gulf of Mexico and then come up the Mississippi River there, and you're almost there. Take Tennessee River from there, so you pretty much hit Nashville from Tennessee River.
Mm.
Okay, if I get lost, I'm calling directions. I'm calling. I'm gonna be like, I'm
But-
lost.
anyway, speaking of,
To your point, Wild, having both parents is a huge blessing, especially in this day and age. I grew up in a single parent home, and to see the struggles that a single parent goes through and how they overcome it is definitely something to witness. I mean, I know not many people are as blessed as I am to have a mother like I do. I mean, of course, she drives me up the wall sometimes, but
What parent don't?
I know, right? But at the end of the day, I just have to reflect on her strength and character of filling the role of two parents. She's got to be the mom and the dad, nurturing and disciplining and everything. She has to be everything to give me that experience, so I don't feel like I'm missing out on having a dad. And just single moms out there, that's a tough thing to do, especially if they have multiple children or if they have one child who gets sick a lot like I did when I was younger. Just to see the lengths they'll go to for their children is truly amazing.
yeah, I mean,
It's like that. Sorry,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like that saying, there's no love like your mother's. The
Mhm.
mother's love is there's nothing like it.
No, and she'll never stop being your mom. Don't matter how old you are or how old she is. She's never gonna stop being your mom, and they'll
Amen.
never stop being her baby.
Amen to that.
Every day, when I went to Nashville last night, I said, don't worry. So I already know that, but when you're gone, you're gonna miss it. No
She's
matter how
got-
much you hate when they treat you like a kid and stuff, but when you miss it.
Mhm. Yeah, every time I leave you, okay, call me, let me know, text me as soon as you get on the plane. Let me know when you land. Let me know when you get here. Let me know when you do. Let me know. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Family and stuff. Actually, our Mother's Day did not start off too well. Cause of, I know, I've been talking to Ice about it a little bit here and there, or giving a little update every once in a while, but this morning, I woke up, my dad told me the dog Honey passed away last night.
Oh.
So, 17 and a half years.
That's a long life for a dog, though.
Yeah, that's half my life.
Yep.
And to give you a little, she was a little hot sauce, and when she was younger, if you was a stranger, you don't come in the house. We'd have to put her somewhere where she can't get to you, cause she didn't really like strangers. Year and a half, she couldn't hear, couldn't see, so she wouldn't know you was there.
Yep.
The only thing that didn't leave her was her smell, and she loved chicken. It didn't matter how sick she was, no matter what. You put chicken in front of her, her head would pop up. Yep. So, anyway, we was blessed to have her as long as we did. Even though sometimes I didn't like her every once in a while, but other than that, she was a cool dog. But Mother's Day didn't start out well. I think it ended pretty good, so it was expected. So
Mm.
anyway, I guess it's about time to end this. I hope everybody enjoyed it. This is where we go around. Uh, Everybody says bye and everything. So whoever wants to start, you start.
Alrighty, this is Maximum Devastation. I want to say see you until next time. Next Saturday night, we should be doing this again at the after party. After DJ Wild West is done with his set, which is from 8 to midnight Eastern Standard Time. Then I will be on Mondays from 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time. This is where I will say good night.
All right, this is Ice. I'm not on air yet, but I am around socially and everywhere else. Facebook, Instagram, lots of those posts are me, so even though you don't hear me, you'll see me. But until next week, everybody take care. Have a good week and all that good stuff.
Callie.
Alright. Hey, this is Callie, and I just wanted to say good night. Everybody have a wonderful day tomorrow, and we will see you next week. Bye.
And it looks like Angel decided to leave the conversation before she could say bye.
Little sneak.
So anyway, yeah. But anyway, well, Angel does say bye. I'll say that on her behalf, because she did crash from what I understand. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for listening to WildStyleRadio.com. I also want to say I will be back Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, and all that good old jazz. And right after, you'll have the after party. And you know how we roll around here is just a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget Facebook, facebook.com / Wildstyle Radio. You can also add me on Twitter at Wildstyle Radio on Twitter. And me is DJ Wild West, or Wild West, I think that's how it is. And all that good old stuff. So, till next time. See you next time.